at an event designed to make you equal. Because you are number one. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Alpha Live BRP Rotax post-race show here in Bahrain, as we look to wrap up our record-breaking coverage of the 2025 Grand Finals. Kyle Lawrence, Jen Wade, it has been a memorable day, has it not?
It's unbelievable to me how Rotax, the street, the broadcast, Alpha Live, the entire team every year finds a way to step it up, step by step by step, every single time we come out to the Grand Finals. And not only have we behind the scenes stepped it up in terms of the organization and the events, but the drivers this year stepping it up to another level. I saw some racecraft out there I never thought I'd ever see. We've had to choose move of the day would be almost impossible. Absolute brilliant show put on by every single one of our drivers.
Yeah, that is something that we're going to have to think about. Jen, you were on the grid before each race. Yeah. You could feel the atmosphere, almost taste the atmosphere and the anticipation, couldn't you?
Yeah, I think there was a lot of hope and personal expectations, really, because the dream is right there in their hands. But honestly, I suppose what I also saw was the nerves and the uncertainty and what's going to happen, and even the likes of someone like Jacob Ashcroft saying, I don't enjoy this part because I'm not sure what's going to happen. And it's all right there in front of them, and it comes down to this after all the year. So yeah, but at the same time there was really a lot of great sportsmanship as well. So I think some people need to go back home, watch the video and maybe think about what happened.
Yeah, indeed. Now, as you can see behind us, the event is winding down. The drivers are returning their equipment to the chassis providers. The tent, the 394 strong driver tent, is slowly having all the flags, the banners, the drivers' name plates, one by one taken down as drivers look to take home souvenirs and celebrations of their time here in Bahrain. Of course, there are winners and losers. This is what we've got coming up for you now. In a few short moments, Jen Wade will be interviewing some very important guests here from Rotax who could tell you a little bit more about the future, not just of Rotax, but of karting in general. And that future sits just over our shoulder. Family members, drivers, siblings are all now looking to celebrate. The colours being brought past us, they fade for another year. After Jen interviews those special guests, Kyle, you and I will head to the main stage where Alpha Live bring you coverage of the MOJO Tyre Changing Contest semi-finals and finals. 60 mechanics and some drivers tried their hand, putting 4 MOJO tyres on rims, taking 4 MOJO tyres off rims against the clock. The fastest 8 remain in the semi-finals. Then we'll have the final, and then we will have the podium presentation, where we will announce not just the winners, and some of the results that you saw on track earlier have changed. We're not going to tell you how they've changed, who has changed. You've got to stay with us to find out. And then, of course, we will have the great reveal of where next year's Grand Finals will be. Kyle, as a driver, you know how the winners have felt when you've interviewed them. Pick a moment very briefly from your perspective in the pit lane at the end of the races.
To be honest, the moment for me didn't come from the winners, although yes, they're excited, they're happy, and I enjoyed watching them enjoy the moment. But to me was to see some of the younger drivers come off unhappy, upset, and trying to almost come down after maybe a not such a great race, to see the other competitors around them throwing their arms around them and giving them hugs, the support from each and every driver for every other driver in the field, to me was my moment of the day. I witnessed too many drivers, one in tears, the other walked up to him, a good friend of his obviously from a different nation, barely speak the same language, put his arms around him and gave him a hug to make him feel better. That to me sums up what the Road Tax Grand Finals is.
And Jen, that does sum up your time with Rotax for many years, doesn't it? That constant companionship between nations. Down the grid, what was your moment pre-race?
I think also a little bit of that between the nations, good sportsmanship, wishing each other luck, and knowing that, you know, they all deserve to be there. They're looking at each other like, I want this, but they also want a good race, and I think that stays in my mind really forever.
I think it's safe to say that we are a community united by passion. Before Jen starts to interview our very special guests, let's take a literal look at what a community united by passion looks like.
So tell me, why do you fly?
Well,
okay, that's super great. That's super interesting.
well, I always wanted to learn to fly, always, from a young age. When you're up in the air, the only thing you're thinking about is flying. You don't think about anything else.
There's a feeling of independence and complete and total responsibility for my life. And that's an amazing feeling. My hope is that I can fly until I'm at least 90.
There's this mixture of excitement and this great unknown.
Der erste Moment ist vergisst, glaube ich, Capito.
Es una cosa mágica.
C'est ma passion.
It's very hard to teach. That's almost natural. It has to be.
Everybody's special, and most pilots are really good guys and helpful and honest.
You can tell with everybody who loves flying, there's this spark in their eyes when they talk about it.
I think it probably is that family feeling, that community, that you're not alone out there.
If there's one community that really brings together all ages, it's aviation.
You sure you don't want to keep talking about planes?
Stefan Gruber and Marcus, of course, from Rotax now. I had to grab you before our tyre changing. I know it's the most exciting part before the podium. Yeah? You agree?
I agree, definitely.
Stefan, we talked a little bit about this earlier in the week. The Rotax E10, there are lots of new initiatives. We have Track System, we have Rotax Racing Club, Arrive and Drive, we have the Porsche collaboration. But right now, the news on the ground, and we've seen this on the track in the practice, is all about this little baby. So, you know, as the manager of the kart business at Rotax, I know there are many initiatives. We love this event showcasing all the Rotax products, but maybe you tell us your feeling about this, and then Marcus could perhaps explain in a few minutes what we've got here?
So first of all, the feeling about the Grand Final is again great. You know, we did a fantastic event. The team did a fantastic event. And anytime when the last driver crosses the finish line, it's also a certain relief that we obviously could do it without major incidents. The E10, yeah, the E10 is a project we started since a couple of years actually. You know, we started with the E20 full in action. What we've said, you know, for the kids, especially when it gets started for low entry barriers, the electric powertrain seems to be the perfect match. And that's why we brought a product for cadet class, but not just for cadet class. We also believe that this power pack can be on a bigger chassis, very capable and have a lot of fun, especially in the Rotax Live activities.
It's great for entry level, and even the champion from last year, Jacob Ashcroft, told me in his interview, the first time he drove a kart, he was really scared of the noise. And I said, okay, we've got a solution for that, but he doesn't need it now. However, it's very common, but also it's very simple from what I understand. So perhaps, Marcus, you can just give us a few pointers about what makes this little baby of the Rotax family very special.
Thank you, Chen. Yeah. I think there are primarily two aspects about the product that make it so exceptional. Number one, we have pure parity. So the system comes completely sealed, straight from the factory, no tuning, no maintenance, which ties into the fact that there is a lot of ease of use within the product. So because there is no service, there is no maintenance required, and it's just such a simple setup, it makes it a lot easier for the driver to focus on what matters, which is at the end of the day racing. We've had Francesco drive it from Canada in the non-qualifiers, as you mentioned, here in Bahrain. And he told us afterwards that he'd love to see it racing in the North Americas next year, which he surely will be, because we're going to introduce it into the Grand Finals 2026.
Wow. Yep.
So we'll have 36 tickets available for all drivers in the mini category, which I think is a great starting point for the product.
Fantastic. And of course, at the Grand Finals.
True. 36 tickets are waiting for you guys to get one. Actually, you know, we are starting serial production now. So we started already. It's available at Rotax. It will be very short term available at our distributors. There is already some demo versions out, and for next year spring there will come more. There will be race activities around the globe, so keep your eyes open. Check your Instagram account to not miss any ticket to win.
We'll be looking, because if you want to win a ticket, which you do need to win a ticket, you have to be there. So we're going to have to keep an eye on the Rotax Racing and Rotax Karting social media and the website, so we can see where it is. Can I buy one? If I want to just buy one for fun, can I also already buy one?
A ticket?
No, not a ticket.
Oh, an E10.
One of these?
You'd love to, yes, of course.
No, I know the answer to that.
I mean, with the ticket you're going to have to race, but with the E10, yes.
But do I have to be a certain age to race? Have I got to be like...
No, just to recreationally not,
Okay.
but for the Grand Finals it's the 10 to 13 years
Okay, I'm
of
out.
the Minimax, which is also on the E10
Yeah,
now.
but can I buy the powertrain?
Yes,
And
right
put
now
on my
it's available.
mini chassis?
Yes,
Yeah,
on a
same
950 and a 1040.
Yeah.
We have brackets from the different chassis suppliers. So that's the only thing that is custom made, but you can use an existing chassis.
Great. Okay, so I'm looking for it. Anyone that's interested, Stefan, and of course we can't wait to see it next year at the Grand Finals. Anything else you'd like to add before we go to the MOJO tyre changing? And I speak also with another special partner.
So obviously it's the last chance for me to say to everyone, also digital-wise following us, thank you very much for following us all over the year. We really appreciate all the efforts from you as a customer, from all the teams, from our distributors, from any sales and service center. And yeah, also thank you to you, Jen. You are always gorgeous in the sense of getting you the right message across.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure. Next year I'm going for 25 Grand Finals. So I'm not running away, and I can't wait to see this racing at the Grand Finals and see who our champion is. So stay tuned. I've got another special guest coming straight up. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, here we are back and with one of our special Rotax partners, Fabio Marangon from Vroomcart, and of course now vroomcartonline.com.
Yep.
Welcome to the Grand Finals once again.
Yeah, thank you. It's been a pleasure being here as every year. And there's a funny story about me and Rotax. It was one of my first, very first articles for Vroom, was about the launch of the Rotax Max engine back in 1998, I think. It was winter time. We were in Parma in a foggy day, and that was the proof that Rotax, my Vroomcart magazine, my magazine, the magazine I work for as a journalist now, believed in this project from the very beginning. And we are so proud we started supporting so back in the days, because at that time no one could ever thought that Rotax could become what you see now, a mono brand. But it's just not a mono brand, it's a philosophy of racing. I love that, and I also tell people that they have to witnessing this in person to believe it.
Of course, that surprises me a little bit about the fact that Rotax had won like 15 world championships in 100cc racing many, many years ago. But you're right, that change to be mono brand series was something really unknown at that point. So I guess that was the surprise. And of all places, you were in Parma, in Italy. However, what have you seen and what have you experienced? Because we've worked together many, many years. So it's changed a lot.
Yeah, during these 25 years, we saw go-karting environment changing a lot. It became a very professional environment, especially if you look at FIA karting. As now people, even ordinary people that watch go-karts, they think that it's just a stepping stone to Formula One, to whatever, motorsport, professional racing. But what Rotax did is making of go-kart as a destination. I am very happy when I when I come across some kids at the track, especially in Italy. Their dream sometimes is, I want to become a Formula One driver, but I'm so happy when I hear them say, I want to take part in the Rotax Max Grand Finals, because there's only 20 spots there. There's 400 spots here. So it's nice, because I love go-karting. I've been racing go-karting since last 35 years. I race in the 100, I race in mono brand. Now I race my own Rotax and track, and I think that karting is an amazing sport. It's not just a stepping stone to Formula One.
Yeah, it's a sport within itself, and of course you've experienced the Grand Finals. We've also got Formula One drivers, Max Verstappen, 3 times Mini-Max champion in Belgium. We've got Lando, we've got George, Lance, and many drivers, I guess. I can keep going.
Yeah, but
over the years,
also
who've
professional,
made it
also professional karters. In our magazine, something we usually underline is that if you want to become a kart professional driver, this can be a good gym. The current KZ World Champion was champion in 2018 in Brazil.
That's right.
And this year, Senna van Wolstein won the World Championship in Franciacorta, and then he won the Supernuts in Las Vegas, and then he's one of the best kart drivers in the world. So we think that this can be an inspiration, and as far as I see, it's inspiring also the big sanctioning body, because we started the FIA talking about arrive and drive formats. So it's nice, because we need to bring so many newcomers in the sport, and Rotax is doing this in a great way.
It's motorsport for all, not only to Formula One or to GT racing with our Porsche partners or whatever it may be, WEC, NASCAR, you name it, Indy, but it's also an inspiration just for people to have fun, like us, drive our go-karts, like the little E10 we've seen.
I met people is in their 50s, and the most famous one is Rubens Barrichello was here.
Right.
He's 53, is still having fun on a go-kart.
Yeah, and we want to see more people having fun
Yeah.
We're going to have fun at the MOJO Tyre contest right now.
Yeah.
So we don't miss it.
Let's go.
Thank you so much, Fabio.
Thank you.
Everyone can read more about it, catch the cool videos that you've been making, and there's always
Vroom
content.
on our social media, Instagram, Vroom, and YouTube
TikTok.
channel. TikTok also.
All right. Thank you so much. And let's race off to the tyre changing.
Thank you.
Most fun part. Thank you.
Now, we need all your support. So, firstly, we will make sure that you are all ready. Estonia, rim must not touch rubber. Lesson for you all. There we are. There we are. Right. Who is here supporting Austria and Germany? What about Japan? Estonia? And the UK? Okay. Contenders, are you ready? I'll take that as a yes. Rotax family, are you ready? Rubbish, I said, are you ready? In that case, in 3, 2, 1, go! Clock is running. Time is not important. All you have to do is beat your rivals. Okay, Germany one win off. Japan halfway through already. 18 seconds in. Estonia going well. Russ Carter again. Okay, we're over world record time. Estonia are having issues. Russ Carter's got to go. Ladies and gentlemen, unlucky, thank you. So first of all, let's hear a round of applause for Estonia, Rhino Bahrain, for Germany, Finn Mache, and for Japan, Hiroki Tanaka. Your first finalist of 2025 is Team UK's Russell Carter. I will. Kyle. Oh, we've got one through there. I'll help. It's okay. I'll help. We will get. You want it, Kyle? Oh, you got it. Okay. You do you. I'll do you. Yeah, I'll do you. That means we have one semi-final to go. Who is going to face Russ Carter in the final? Will it be Carlos Suarez from Colombia? Will it be Juan Cardona from Colombia? Juan? Yeah, I'm doing it this way in order to build up attention. Who's done with it? Will it be Sundowner from Thailand? Or will it be last year's champion, the reigning Grand Finals MOJO kayak changing contest champion, Koki Hashimoto from Japan? from Colombia. Won our first finalist from Thailand. And then our reigning champion, Goki Hashimoto from Japan. A quick check. No rim touching rubber. Oh, yeah, no respect. Yep, you're all right. 6 inches away, you're okay. Right, second semi-final time. Contenders, are we ready? Yes. Rotax family, are you ready? There we go in 3, 2, 1, go! Early start, Hashimoto using the foot technique. Oh, no foot technique yet. Not trying to get the moves off. Thailand are doing a strange technique there. Not sure if we're in order. This could be between Japan and Colombia. Here we go. It's Japan. Here's Colombia. Finalists. Goki Hashimoto. 29 seconds. Oh. Goki-san. Your reign as champion for now is over. Better luck next year. Thank you again for being our champion from 2024. Yes. Very difficult. Thank you. Goki Hashimoto ends his reign as champion. And I have to say, Carlos Suarez beating the time set by world record holder Russ Carter. So, we will reset. We will remove 2 sets of MOJO tyres and 2 sets of rims. Meanwhile, this is being broadcast live by Alpha Live. So, at the front, let's have some waves at the front. Let's have a, come on, let's have plenty of waving. You want to see the Rotax colours? It's going to be Carlos Suarez and Russell Carter. There are the sets of rims. Okay, now, firstly, I tell you what, we've got Colombia. Where are you, Colombia? Where are you? Okay. Where's Team UK? Right. No fighting, no fighting, no fighting, especially you, all smiles. Everybody else, pick a nation. Colombia or UK? To be fair, the UK has done enough fighting today the last lifetime, so we will hopefully have no fighting here. Right. Let me please welcome onto the stage your 2025 MOJO Tyre Changing Contest finalists. Your world record holder, representing Team UK, Russell Carter. And your fastest qualifier, representing Colombia, Carlos Suarez. Please remember, I must remind you both, if any tyre or any rim accidentally hits that button and hits it off, then that's instant disqualification. So you must keep a distance away from the button. One more time. Let's hear it for Colombia! One more time. Let's hear it for the United Kingdom! In that case, contenders, ready? Excellent. In 3, 2, 1, go! And we are off. And they say their best to last. Already, Colombia showing up front rim. Issue with the front rim for Colombia. I think the UK is slightly ahead. How they do know the front side partners. Oh, issues Colombia moving ahead. Let's go, Dan! Let's go, Dan! This is an out! This is an out! Not meant to be this time. Not meant to be this time. Your 2025 MOJO Grand Finals to present Carlos with the trophy, the CEO of Hideout Tyres, the parent company of MOJO, Mr. Michael Wolf. Michael, thank you very much. So, it's over to you, Michael, please. Present the trophy to Carlos Suarez. Top set. Thank you very much. Carlos Suarez, Colombian, over there, Michael. Oh, get out of the way. You get your certificate as well. And yes, we just asked you to stay there for a photo, Michael. Once again, please put your hands together. Firstly, for the semi-finalists and the finalists, for appreciation for positions 2 to 8. And now, your winner, Carlos Suarez, Colombia. Thank you very much. Well done, thank you, Michael. Well done, okay, well done. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please continue to enjoy the refreshments that have been provided by our hosts. Some of the wonderful bits of entertainment that have been put on, and some traditional Bahraini music. We will be back very shortly with the podium ceremony. Thank you very much. See you very shortly here on the main stage.
Go on the stage.
Winning is everything, but it is not the only thing. 384 champions, a rainbow of colour, hope and pride.
It changed my whole life, and there's no other event in the world like it.
I love it. It's part of my life.
Bahrain unfolds before them, a floodlit ocean of sand under an ink-black sky, a roller coaster of tarmac and emotion. Months after month they have toiled in every country, every track, in all conditions, to grasp hold of their prize, their ticket, their golden opportunity. Behind each contender, the love, the drive, the joy and heartache is shared equally. The time and sacrifice is all of ours. Each moment, each race is felt from afar, from the pits, the stands, the grid.
It put hairs on your arms, you know. It's such an emotional experience for everyone. Win, lose or draw, there's such a passion for it.
The moment arrives. Summon every sinew and go for broke. If you don't take your opportunity, a rival will. Glory, triumph, victory or defeat, all flash by like a feather blowing on the hot breeze. With every grand final, a champion is crowned, standing tall on the shoulders of us all.
So tell me, why do you fly?
Well,
okay, that's super great. That's super interesting.
Well, I always wanted to learn to fly, always, from a young age. When you're up in the air, the only thing you're thinking about is flying. You don't think about anything else.
There's a feeling of independence and complete and total responsibility for my life. And that's an amazing feeling. My hope is that I can fly until I'm at least 90.
There's this mixture of excitement and this great unknown.
Der erste Moment ist vergisst, glaube ich, Kapitän.
es una cosa mágica.
C'est ma passion.
It's very hard to teach. That's almost natural. It has to be.
Everybody's special, and most pilots are really good guys and helpful and honest.
You can tell with everybody who loves flying, there's this spark in their eyes when they talk about it.
I think it probably is that family feeling, that community, that you're not alone out there.
If there's one community that really brings together all ages, it's aviation.
You sure you don't want to keep talking about planes?
Driver unique. It's an event designed to make you equal, because you are number one. David Mastakevich and Jakub Bazel please make their way to the podium immediately. David Mastakevich and Jakub Bazel to the podium, and Charles Sagan to the podium. Charles Sagan, David Mastakevich, and there's Jakub Bazel. Live a little bit?
You can do if you want.
We'll need some crowd photos. Should we do some crowd work?
Shall I come on stage with you?
No. Should we go around the front of the stage?
Oh yeah, can do, yes. Yeah.
When this finishes, we'll go up and down the crowd, we'll say hi, we'll speak to some people.
Okay.
Test, test. Test, test. That's not promising. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I hope you've enjoyed the films and the adverts that we've been showing you. The podium presentation is going to get underway very shortly, but I tell you what, Kieran, let's have a little wander around, shall we? Let's have a chat to some of the people waiting for the podium. Hello.
Hello.
Who are you?
Francesco Cosco.
Francesco Cosco, one of our E10 drivers. Have you enjoyed the Grand Finals?
Yes, I did. It was really fast.
Very fast. How about Romania? First podium for Romania coming up. Here's the mechanic, Barros. Let's hear it. What about the Transylvania Trophy next year?
Come in Romania, Transylvania is a friend of us.
Excellent. Well, it's not just Romania that's had the first podium this week. Chile has had the first podium. P2. Now you may recognize this man. He was my co-commentator, Gustavo Tutti Suarez. He's now a Grand Final podium winning mechanic. Bravo Tutti.
Thank you, Henry.
Bravo Mini Tutti. Bravo Fox Sports as well, Natalia. And it's not just Colombia. Well, it's not just Chile. Colombia as well. Dominic Vieira, who got his first start in a kart as a competition prize for winning a junior race school. Mama Vieira.
Yeah!
In the background, our first native Bahraini, our first Bahrain-born driver, Vedant Menon. This is Vedant's mum, Team Mum, a Mum Mechanics. Congratulations.
So much. Thank you so much, Henry. Thank you so much.
There we go. We're going to move along. How about some of the incredible people that bring this event to light? Our Hajoka Sportifoto from Hungary. Hello.
Gratulálok minden magyarnak. Congratulations.
Excellent, excellent. Well, I tell you what, the loudest fans here, the loudest fans were Lithuania. And I got a feeling they're going to get a little bit louder in a minute. How about some chants from Lithuania? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if I could draw your attention to the main screen. The podium presentation for the 2025 Rotax Grand Finals is about to get underway, but first, please enjoy the official Rotax Grand Final theme tune and anthem. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to present the top 3 drivers and each winning mechanic with their awards. We will then listen to the winning nation's national anthem. The trophy, the ultimate Rotax trophy, the Victory Monument, sits at the side of the stage. Half of the plaques for the first 25 runnings of the Grand Finals have already had their names inscribed on them. This year, over the next 12 months, this week's 8 winners will have their names inscribed onto the Victory Monument. There are 50 years worth of winners to go on that award. Plenty of time for new names, new nations, new members of the Rotax family. So, without further ado, let us introduce our first podium of the year. Rotax E20 Senior. The trophies will be presented by the General Manager of BRP Rotax and a member of the Management Board, Mr. Peter Erlsinger. Finishing in 3rd position, representing Hungary, Levente Simon. It's not a great start. Flag, floor. Second. Finishing as the runner-up, giving Bahrain their best ever Grand Finals finish. Please welcome Vedant Menon. But your winner, completing an undefeated week, he represents Germany, Yannick Jacobs, and his winning mechanic, Kelvin Kraft. Germany regain the E20 senior title they won in 2023. And now Mr. Peter Erlsinger will present the drivers with their trophies. So Mats Johan Overhoff is now joined by Yannick Jacobs as 20 E20 champions for Germany. Vedant Menon becomes the first native Bahraini to ever step on a Grand Finals podium, and that is Bahrain's best ever finish in the Grand Finals. Now, ladies and gentlemen, drivers, Kelvin Kraft, the winning mechanic, gets his award. Drivers, if we could ask you to please remove your hats as we play the national anthem of Germany. Thank you very, very much. Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation one more time for your E20 Senior Podium and winner, Yannick Jacobs. Thank you, drivers. You may now leave the stage and go celebrate with your teams, families, and friends. Our next category is Rotax E20 Masters. Presenting the awards for this category, the General Manager of BRP Rotax and a representative of the Management Board, Mr. Mario Giebetshuber. It is always a pleasure to welcome a new nation onto the Grand Final podium. And this year we have several. Our first driver becomes the very first Grand Finalist to come to the podium representing Ecuador, Jorge Matos. The Condor flies high. Your runner-up, continuing this nation's fantastic form in the E20 Masters class, representing Argentina, Julian Falivene. But your winner, successfully defending his title and doing it for a second different nation, he represents the United Arab Emirates, Moritz Knyapers, and winning mechanic Joost van der Poel. Now we'd like to invite Mr. Mario Giebetshuber onto the stage. Mario, to present the awards. Jorge Matos for Ecuador, the very first Grand Finals podium for Ecuador. Argentina claim yet another E20 Masters podium, third last year for Emiliano Parisi, second this year for Julian Falivene. And Maurice Knyapers for the UAE claims his second consecutive Rotax Grand Final. Jorge, turn the trophy round, son. Other way, no. Yes. There we are, that's the hammer. Ladies and gentlemen, could I please ask the drivers to remove their headwear as we play the national anthem of the United Arab Emirates. Congratulations, Maurice Knyapers. Well done, UAE. their second Grand Finals victory after Sean Babington back in 2014. We now move on to the first of our internal combustion powered Rotax carts. It's Micromax, the youngest members of our Rotax family. This class was supported by our chassis partners, Birrell ART, using the Charles Leclerc brand, and on hand to hand out the trophies is Birrell Arts Racing Team Manager, Jordan Lennox. Yet another new country on the podium, finishing in third position and representing Colombia, Dominic Villarroa. But Dominic is not alone at being a brand new podium finisher for a brand new Grand Final podium finishing nation, because finishing in second position and representing Chile, Bruno Miranda. And your winner, after waiting 11 years for their second Grand Finals victory, the third one came along about 30 minutes after number 2. Please welcome your Micromax champion, representing the United Arab Emirates, Benjamin Karachkovich, and his winning mechanic, Matthew Hopcroft. And now, we'd invite Jordan Lennox to present the top 3 with their trophies. Firstly, a driver who 3 years ago, at the tender age of just 6, won a junior race school scholarship, and the prize was a drive in a Micromax kart at the Winter Trophy in Orlando. He now stands, having qualified for the Grand Finals on 2 occasions. He is a podium finisher. Benjamin Karachkovich is your new champion, representing the UAE, and Bruno Miranda, P2 for Chile. And now, thank you, Jordan. Now, if the drivers could remove their caps. There we go. Bruno's not letting that trophy go anytime soon. Please be upstanding for the national anthem of the United Arab Emirates. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Colombia, Chile, and your Micromax champion, UAE's Benjamin Korejkovic. Thank you very much, drivers. Come on, Bruno. Do you need a hand? No, he's not letting go of that trophy at all. Well done. We now move on to Minimax. Supporting this category were Formula IP Cake Engineering and their Praga chassis. No, their Formula K chassis. Presenting the awards will be the owner of IPK Karting, Mr. Daniel Sliva. Finishing in third position, representing Portugal, Vicente Capella. Finishing in second position and becoming the very first driver ever on a grand final podium to represent Romania, Mark MOJO. Now, Mark MOJO's mechanic, Barros, will need one more position to get on the stage. Our winning mechanic is the second member of his family to win this prestigious award. Your winner and Minimax champion for 2025, representing the United Kingdom, Tom Reed and his mechanic, Jay Taylor. And now Daniel Sliva from IPK Karting will present the awards. If the Taylor name is familiar, that is because Jay's brother, Lee, mechanicked Callum Bradshaw to the Rotax Grand Finals Championship in 2022. And now the Taylor family have two Grand Final Championship winning mechanic awards. Tom, the Farmer Reed, is your 2025 Minimax Grand Final champion. And now we'd like the drivers to remove your headwear while we play the national anthem of the United Kingdom. Thank you very much. Your Minimax podium, Portugal, Romania, and the United Kingdom. Thank you very much, drivers. Okay, we move on to our next category. Junior Rotax. Once again, this class was supported by IPK Karting using their Praga brand, and Daniel Sliva will be on hand to present the awards. Finishing in third position and representing the United Kingdom, Albi Lapa. Finishing as the runner-up, falling one place short of becoming the very first repeat winner in class history. However, he finishes his junior career having claimed every single major global Rotax title in the junior class. Representing the United Kingdom, Jacob Ashcroft. But your winner, representing Lithuania, Mahus Masinas, and his winning mechanic, Andreas Jonelis. Daniel Sliva, you may now present the awards. Lithuania's previous only Grand Final victory came in 2012 or 2013 with Simas Eurovicius. It has been a 12-year wait to get Lithuania back on the podium. They didn't have to wait another 12 years before win number 3 came along. So, as Daniel Sliva presents the junior drivers, we would now like to ask the drivers, please remove your headwear as we play the national anthem of Lithuania. Top 3, Albi Lapa, Jacob Ashcroft, and Mahus Masinas. Thank you, drivers. I said, all right, sling your hooks, come on. Thank you, drivers. Our next category is Senior Rotax Max, supported by Sodicart. The trophies will be handed over by the new CEO of Sodicart, Remy Niero. Finishing in third position, representing France, Tom Langlois. Finishing in second position, representing the United Kingdom, Sean Butcher. And your winner. He has had multiple grand final podiums in the past. He now becomes a grand final champion for the first time, along with the youngest winning mechanic in this event's 26-year history. Please welcome your senior Rotax champion, Macaulay Bishop, and his winning mechanic, 15-year-old Mason Bishop. And now, Remy, if you would like to present the drivers and Mason with his Winning Mechanics Award. That's right. For those who didn't hear me, Mason Bishop, aged just 15, is this event's youngest ever winning mechanic. Thank you, Remy. And if we could ask the drivers to please remove their hats for the playing of the national anthem of the United Kingdom. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, your top three in senior Rotax, Tom Langlois, Sean Butcher, and your champion, Macaulay Bishop. Thank you very much, drivers. Now, we move on to Rotax's ultimate category, DD2. This class was sponsored and supported by Birrell ART, and on hand to present the awards, part of the Birrell ART management and family, Vittoria Sala. Finishing in third position, representing Poland, Dawid Masniakiewicz. Finishing in second position, representing the Czech Republic, Jakub Betzel. But your winner, becoming the first family to win a grand finals on the same day, father and now son, representing the Netherlands, Sam Knyapers, and the winning mechanic, Jules Alfonso. Okay, Vittoria, if you would like to present the drivers and the mechanics with their awards. This is Poland's first Grand Final podium since 2021. Jakub Bazel takes his third Grand Final podium result. It's his best yet. And Sem Knyapes, the runner-up in 2024, champion in 2025 drivers. If we'd ask you to remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem of the Netherlands. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, please put your hands together for the DD2 podium. David Masliakevich, Jakub Bazel, and your champion, Sem Knyapes. Congratulations. One class remaining before the special awards. Our next category, DD2 Masters. It was supported by Birrell ART and their brand new Barrichello brand of kart. Presenting the awards will be the rental general manager of Birrell ART, Mr. Nicola De Cola. Finishing in third position. It's the first time he returns to a grand final podium in 10 years. Representing Argentina, Gabriel Zugella. Third in 2015, third again in 2025. Finishing as the runner-up, representing France, Charles Sagan. And your winner, third, 1 year ago. This country's third victory in the Grand Finals came about 2 hours after their second victory. Their second victory came 12 years after their first. Representing Lithuania, Marty Tankevicius, and winning mechanic Asvolas Zedekia. Nicola De Cola, please present the awards. Nicola De Cola passes Argentina, France, and Lithuania. Congratulations. Once again, can we ask the Lithuanian fans in fine voice? Please, drivers, could you remove your hats for the playing of the Lithuanian national anthem? Thank you. We must remind all winners, you must come back to the podium. All class winners, you must come back to the podium. Now, it is time for the Nations Cup. Each driver in every race scored points for their nation. The highest finishing driver for each nation in every single race scored points. To present the Nations Cup Awards, we are honored to have with us the Chief Commercial Officer of the Bahrain International Circuit, Mr. Sharif Al-Mahdi. We will need the distributor or a single representative of each of the top 3 nations to collect the awards on behalf of their country. Finishing in 3rd position in this year's Nations Cup are the United Arab Emirates. Maurice Knyoppers will present the awards on behalf, will receive the award on behalf of Guy Sheffield, Antonio Kakati, and the rest of Team UAE. The runner-up of the 2022 Nations Cup, Canada. To present the award on behalf of SRA International will be Mr. Patrick Moreau. Patrick Moreau, one of a very few handful of people who has been to every single Grand Finals in history. But the winners of the 2025 Nations Cup, continuing their dominance, Team UK. And we will have a representative to collect the awards on behalf of Jag Rotax. Tina and Gary Shield will accept the awards on behalf of Jag Rotax and their late mother, Jean Shield, one of the founders of Jag Rotax. Mr. Sharif Al-Mahdi, please present our 3 nations with their awards. Guy Sheffield can come to the podium, but I know that Sharif Al-Mahdi has to leave very shortly. So man had to improvise. Maurice Knyoppers. Yeah. So the UAE distributor, Guy Sheffield, will join one of the Canadian drivers, young Mr. Oliver Opre, will join Mr. Patrick Moreau. So, that's a good start, Oliver. Okay, your top three in the Nations Cup. The United Arab Emirates, driver Maurice Knyoppers and distributor Guy Sheffield. Canada, Mr. Patrick Moreau from SRA International and driver Oliver Opre. And on behalf of Gene Shield, the winners, UK, Jag Rotax, Tina and Gary Shield. We must have all winners back to the podium immediately. All winners back to the podium immediately. All final winners back to the podium immediately, please. You must return to the podium. All race winners to the podium immediately. Martinez Tankavicius, Marcos Masinas, Macaulay Bishop. We need Tom Reed to the podium immediately. Tom Reed to the podium immediately. Now, I will maneuver you. So, it's not the podium, drivers. This isn't the group photo. This is the trophy photo. Please go and stand around the victory monument. Your names will forever now be etched into this. Tall drivers at the back. Maurice, Macaulay, come to the back. Ish, drivers. Sam, in front of your dad. And we'll put you on the other side, Yannick. We'll keep you on the side in front of Martinez. In fact, Mahus, you go in front of Lithuania as well. Ben, you go there. Tom, the other side. Just to the front there. Ladies and gentlemen, these 8 drivers will now have their names etched into history on the Rotax Victory Monument Trophy. Congratulations, your 2025 Grand Final Champions! Thank you very much, drivers. Now, we hand over the reins and we say thank you. Bahrain International Kart Circuit, you are incredible. Please welcome onto the stage the project manager of the Rotax Max Challenge Grand Final, Mr. Lukasz Andre, the organizer of the Rotax Max Challenge Grand Finals, Mr. Arnaldo Frias, and the manager of Rotax Karting, Mr. Stefan Gruber. If you'd like to make your way onto the stage. On behalf of BRP Rotax, Rotax Karting, and Corridas Karting, Bahrain International Circuit, we thank you. Please can we have, to receive the thank you award, the Assistant Manager of Operations of the Bahrain International Kart Circuit, Mr. Mohammed Hassan. The Senior Manager of Karting at the Bahrain International Kart Circuit, Mr. Hassan Al-Shahabi. And the Chief Commercial Officer of the Bahrain International Circuit, Mr. Sharif Al-Mahdi. They say good things come in threes, and we have had 3 magical experiences here. And from everybody in the paddock who I spoke to, they believe that this Grand Finals has been the best one ever. Thank you. Thank you. It's a pleasure. It's an honor. Now, where are we going next year? One announcement left to make. Once again, I'd like to invite up onto the stage Mr. Lucas Andre. Before we invite our representatives onto the stage, could I draw your attention to the big screen? In November next year, we will go back once again, for the first time since 2022, to the Cartódromo Internacional do Algarve, Portimão, Portugal, to hand over the reins to Portimão. Please welcome onto the stage Mr. Stefan Gruber, the manager of Rotax Karting, Mr. Arnaldo Frias from Corridas Karting, the organizer of the Grand Finals, and Mr. Lucas Andre, the project manager of the Rotax Grand Finals. to receive the keys to the 2026 Grand Finals, where you will host the entire Rotax family in all our colourful glory. Please welcome onto the stage the President of Tourism and Commission of Algarve, Mr. Andre Gomez. (2012, 2015, 2017, 2022. Now, for the 5th time, Portimao will host the biggest party in world karting, the 2026 Rotax Max Challenge Grand Finals. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of BRP Rotax, Corridas Karting and the Bahrain International Kart Circuit, this has been the 2025 Rotax Grand Finals. We will see you at the end of November in Portimao.
Do you want to do a round out, or do you want to do a round out?
Driver unique. It's an event designed to make you equal, because you are #1.